Start to wrap it up. 15 more seconds. Start to wrap it up. Okay, now it's your partner. Great. All right, so I want to hear from some of you. You got an opportunity to restore yourself, to get, communication with someone here in the room, and, to clean the slate. So what do you see as possible now regarding creating an unreasonable condition of integrity? That's what you've done for the seminar and your life, your participation in the seminar. Okay, so what do you see possible now if you restore integrity? I'm going to have a couple of you come up and share real quick. So what's in the space?
Sorry, can you repeat your question?
Yeah. So now that you've had an opportunity to restore your integrity, your participation in the seminar, what's possible now in the seminar for you?
If we restored our integrity.
Did you not? Okay, I'm asking the question.
Not today.
For those of you, okay, so the question is, we restored our integrity. It's not if you did. Did you restore your integrity?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So what would have you come up? Did you restore yours?
Me?
Yeah.
Well, it was late today by 22 minutes. So maybe if I could take back the hands some time.
No, did you restore your integrity just now?
To not be late in the future?
Just now, we went over the rules again, and
Yeah.
she asked us to restore it.
Okay.
Did you restore it?
Sure.
Come on up.
Me?
Yeah. You're not in trouble. She's not in trouble,
I
you
feel like
guys.
I'm in trouble.
No.
You're the principal.
This isn't new for you, Martha. Is it? Yeah.
But I
Look,
don't
okay.
know if restoring.
let's just
does it
look.
count, increase, does restoring count like right now? No?
Well, that's what we're doing.
Okay, so not like 20 minutes ago? Then I would say yes. Because I was
So,
late today.
okay, so you're late,
Yeah.
right? And so just now we had an opportunity to share with our partner, where we were lacking integrity, broken promises that we had. Did you acknowledge you broke a promise that you were late?
Yes.
Okay, then you did do it. Well, so what has you not answered the question though?
Because I could very well be late again. The next session. It's just my blood. It is. I'm telling you, Egyptian Standard Time. It's just.
I do not see.
Our church doesn't even start
Have
on
you guys
time.
ever opened up somebody and looked at their blood and say, I'm gonna be late?
I'm telling you, it's in my DNA. Well,
No.
Ancestry.com, and it will say that that's part of my culture.
It
Huh?
is a culture.
It's just. I'm telling you, I'm not. Our church doesn't, like, everyone knows that you just never show up, like, for example, weddings, we know it's gonna run 30 minutes late, so nobody's there on time. Our church, we know it's gonna start on time, so we go late, cause we always say, oh, well, it's gonna start at, 3, they're gonna be like 30 minutes late, running 40 minutes late, we'll just go an hour later, or hour after it says. So it's just known. Even my friends will lie to me about time, because if they say that like something starts at 5 and it actually starts at 6, they'll tell me it starts at 5.
So how does that impact you and your friends? How does it impact
Actually,
you?
I have people that get really pissed off at me.
Yeah.
Really pissed off. One of my good friends, 3 of my good friends, they are not having it. They don't care. They're like, Martha, I've been waiting here for 10 minutes for you. I could have been doing something else. Okay. Yeah. Even on my wedding day, I had my best friend, one of my best friends, like, make sure that I was not late to my own wedding. I'm serious. She was, and everyone was not there, because you know what they were thinking? It's Martha, we're gonna be late. So nobody was there in the beginning of the ceremony.
Okay. All right. I got it.
Okay, so I go sit down.
No.
Am I off the hook?
No.
No, I'm really a lot. I know. It's on my
So
IDP plan at work too.
what's the impact on you?
Not be late to meetings. Huh?
What's the impact on you?
Just everyone knows I'm gonna be late, so they wait.
No, the question is, what's the impact on you?
I think not loss of trust, but loss of, I mean, integrity, of course, but loss of like, the word I'm trying to think of, yeah, they're not gonna, no, I'm talking about, they just assume, like, huh? There you go. Maybe we can use.
Why don't you change?
So, yeah, hold on.
Told you it's in my blood.
No, hold on.
Yeah,
Oh, hold on. So
I
Martha,
swear to God.
all right.
Promise you, my right hand to God. It's just in my blood. I don't know. I don't know what it is. I'm just always late. I even say to myself,
All right, stop.
Okay.
This is all BS.
Okay.
It's all excuses, justifications, and reasons. Did you see that?
Yeah.
This is what you do.
Yes.
This is 50 of you.
I put reminders in my phone.
No, Martha, I'm not asking. No,
Alarms.
stop. Stop. No. You're gonna be up there and be right.
Yeah.
I want you to look. No, I really want you to look in your life. What's the impact on yourself? What's it costing? What's the impact on your family or your friends?
Well, I've had people upset with me. Yeah, sure. And I've apologized profusely, saying, I'm sorry. Nobody knew. Should have just expected it, but I know I'm not supposed to say that, but that's the truth.
You're not sorry.
Yeah. So there's like, you're gonna stand up there and do this dance with me. You have an opportunity right now. Do you feel that? I mean, I'm not better than you at all. I've been trained in Landmark for 8 years. I know who I am. For you. Is a force to be reckoned with. I'm not gonna allow you to continue BS in this entire room.
Okay.
There's probably not anybody in your life that's gonna actually stand up to you like this, like the way I will.
Okay.
And I'm asking you to agree or disagree. I know that can take on, right? So I want you to look. I want you to look really newly. Put your arms down. Put your arms down.
Okay.
You're okay.
Okay.
You don't keep your word with people. You don't keep your word with yourself.
Yeah. Well, are you talking about being on time? Is that on time thing?
It's not only time, it's other things too. What's it like for you when you say you're gonna do something and you don't do it? And what's it like?
Somebody does it to
Hold on, hold
me.
on. What's it like for you when you say you're gonna be somewhere you're not? What's it like for you when your friends say, I can do something else for 10 minutes? What's the experience of yourself?
I mean, you feel bad.
Say a little bit more about that.
Well, you feel bad. You feel guilty, like remorseful. Yeah. I mean, there's times that I wasn't on time too.
No,
Really?
I'm not going. Stop.
Okay. Yeah. I'm trying. Well, so my thing is that I
No,
never say.
I'm not asking you that.
Well, because I said I'm trying.
No.
No, you just.
Part of being in the seminar is being coachable.
Uh-huh.
You're not being coachable right now.
Okay. Okay.
So this is costing you something.
Time.
It's costing you. Look.
I promise you I don't know. Costing friendships? Yeah?
I don't have the answer.
Okay.
You are walking around not keeping your word with yourself. Your friends cannot count on you. And you're walking around guilty, feeling bad and remorseful, and you're going to do it again.
Well, they can depend on
No,
me.
what's it like for you? I'm really asking you, what's it like for you?
Well, they can count on me.
No, I'm asking you a question.
I promise you, I really, I can't answer that question because I am dependable with them.
I'm not asking you that question. I want you to answer the question I'm asking.
I don't know how to answer that. I don't know how to answer that question. Sorry. Maybe you can help me out.
Well, when we get the impact of something, then we don't continue what we do. So without being bad or wrong, right? There, you gotta get present to the impact. There's something that you do. You continue to do it, and you're gonna continue to do this. No. Okay. So you're a big person. Everybody here in this room is a big person, and I know that you can do this.
Can I say just one thing?
No. What's the impact on you when you're walking around guilty, when you're not keeping your word, when you're late?
You feel bad.
Okay, hold on.
Yeah.
What? Tell me what-
Distracted.
Okay.
It's distracting.
Yeah.
Can I tell you why I was late?
No, we're right in it. Okay, this is great. You're doing awesome. You're coaching.
Well, I was late. because
Stop.
I was listening to this.
No. Distracting. What else?
But there was a good reason.
No reasons. Look. You see the fight for a reason? You guys will fight for your reasons. Ready? Distracting. You feel bad.
Yeah. Feel bad. I feel like I don't wanna upset you, you know, or make anyone angry here, because I know that that's like a big deal. Even with, who's the other gentleman? The older gentleman, I forget his
Barry.
name. Huh?
Barry.
Yeah. With Barry, he was not having it, so I would actually try to be on time to show him like, look, I could be on time, and I was actually on time.
Okay,
So I was seriously proud of myself. I'm like, do you see that I'm on time? Like, I wanted him to know that it's on time. I'm right here.
so,
Sitting right there.
yeah, so you created a possibility for yourself.
Yeah, I was actually on time.
Yes, you
But
created,
you know how I got to be on time? I didn't get to eat or anything.
she kept her word.
But then I was starving and crabby.
Okay, listen.
I'm just telling the truth.
So Martha, hold on. I'm interacting with a winning formula, being funny here. So, this is an opportunity for you to practice giving, to making a new promise, okay? So you create a possibility here. So that it's not like a poof in the air, whatever, it's gonna go away next week when it's Monday at 7 o'clock.
Yes, I will try not to be late.
No, try is uncommitted speaking.
Well, see, that's what I don't like. I don't like to make a promise that I might not keep.
No, that's your breakthrough. Look, this is your breakthrough. This is your breakthrough. Yeah,
No, I think a breakthrough would be like a tree growing with one apple.
that I don't know what you're talking about.
That's a breakthrough. Just kidding. Okay, I will try.
No, make a promise.
I can't.
The possibility of, making the possibility of,
Okay, so we can say possibility,
what are you creating?
not being late.
Okay, the possibility of not being late.
Yes.
So what do you
Being
mean?
on time, being ready.
So when you create a possibility, I've talked to a lot of you over the last 2 weeks, it's a realm of possibility, the possibility of not being late. And inside of a possibility, then new ways of being and acting are consistent with that possibility. So what would be new ways of being, new actions that are consistent
Would I
with,
say that I was on time for like 3 of my work meetings?
great, what's that gonna do?
Like the last 2 days.
What's
like,
that
I
gonna
just
do?
wanted to be clear.
What's it gonna do?
Actually, like 4.
10,
Just saying, I'm getting better at it.
12?
I'm getting better at it. I am. I recognize it's an issue.
Look, you're either pregnant or you're not.
Yeah.
Keep your word or you're not.
Yeah.
So hold on. So in a possibility, the actions the new actions you take
So I could
are consistent with a possibility. Look, this is you're doing awesome, man. This is like woman. Really.
I don't care. So, what?
I'm saying you're doing awesome.
Thanks.
Yeah. It's a muscle to build, and I want you to give your word to something. What do you give your word to?
The possibility of being prompt.
What'd you say? On time.
Prompt.
On time.
Yes, on time.
Is it prompt on time?
Yes.
Okay, why you can't say on time?
On time.
Okay. Now, what new actions you're going to take that are consistent with that possibility?
Well, I logged on the conference call about 20 minutes early. And here's why. Because I will start getting busy with something else, saying, well, wow, 20 minutes. And do something else. And do something else. But at least if I call in, then my name is on there.
Okay.
But, so, I do that, like I do things early.
You know what I do?
And I have the phone right next to me.
I do the same thing. Not in all the calls, but sometimes I do.
Yeah.
But I also put a reminder to something to go off while I'm on waiting for people to come on.
No, I do that too.
Okay.
But
So- What are some new actions you're going to take that are consistent with that? I'm not going to ask you to ask me this. You're brilliant. You're smart. You can hear what I'm saying.
Sorry, what?
What new actions are you going to take?
Well, I'm doing what I was doing, logging on the calls early. leaving an
Now, I mean now, new actions right now. It's being created right now. A possibility is right now.
to be on time.
Okay, and what new action are you gonna take that's gonna be a match for that?
To leave early.
Okay, and what time will you be leaving?
Realistically,
No! What time would you need to leave to be here to be on time?
well, technically 30 minutes, 20 minutes. Well, 30 minutes, but 20 minutes if I'm driving.
Okay, so what time is that?
6:30.
Okay,
But I have to give myself about 20 minutes because I'm gonna be doing, I basically have to
anyway, so what time are
give
you
myself an hour to leave.
Okay, so what time are you leaving to be here on time?
Between 6 and 6:15.
For the rest of the sessions.
Yes.
Stop.
Try.
Stop.
We're
We're listening to use that. Powerful.
Pardon?
That's being unreasonable.
For what?
It's being unreasonable with your word. There's no justifications, there's no excuses. You were saying that before. This is being unreasonable. You're being unreasonable. This is what we're doing.
It's good.
Yes, it's good. All right, you guys. How do you acknowledge her for creating this? Let's acknowledge her, right? You think you work, but I'm standing for you, girl.
Okay.
Okay? It's a great work. Awesome.
Well, can I just say one thing?
No! No! Okay. All right, so share what I want you guys to turn to your partner and share. You're gonna have 2 minutes each. I want you to share what you got out of that interaction. Okay? Person with the lightest shirt goes first.
What was it? Share with your partner. Share with your partner.
Share your partner what you got out of it.
She did contact me. Yeah. So are you sure there's not $2 minutes each. I might have her text you. She texted
Please switch if you haven't switched. Please switch. 2 more minutes. 2 more
I gotta get those back. Make sure I keep getting their texts.
That's what I get. It's hard to do. It's always a required to reasons, right? And you know, I'm just working for it. We're gonna do it for something.
Our testing section is, I'm gonna make a decision.
That's what I got.
Alright, well, guess what's gonna happen?
She's doing work for a lot of 1 minute. I was looking at my phone, doing a lot of work.
Security. Oh, I got it. I'm gonna move quickly.
Okay, 15 more seconds, start to wrap it up, 15 more seconds.
That was great. Thank you very much.
And acknowledge your partner. Okay, so this is an opportunity for everyone to please stand up and stretch. A minute to stretch. People are doing yoga. All right, about 15 more seconds, guys, gals. Doesn't need someone talking. All right, great. All right, go ahead and please take your seats. All right, so every session I told you, I keep saying you guys, I want to stop doing that. That we have announcements. It gives you an opportunity to see what's happening, what events are going on at Landmark. And tonight's announcement is to give you an opportunity to learn about what we call the home introductions to the Landmark Forum, or special interest introductions to the Landmark Forum. And I'll get into what this is, okay? So what Landmark exists to do in the world, why we're here, why it's a worldwide organization, we're committed to empower and enable you in fulfilling those matters that are of interest and importance to you. It's really the basis of our methodology. And given the countless requests that have been made by our graduates, which would be you, we recognize one of those matters that may be of great interest and importance to you is introducing the people in your life to this work in a way that really works for them, for you. So given this, I'm going to share 2 unique opportunities that Landmark has created to support you in having your friends and family to the Landmark Forum, okay? So the first one, as I said, is the home introduction to the Landmark Forum. This program is created to provide each one of you a Landmark introduction in the comfort of your own home. And as you can imagine, this really allows for ease, safety, intimacy for your guests as they find out the difference that Landmark makes. And the evening is led by an introduction leader who presents the Landmark Forum as a possibility, vividly and powerfully. So you met Jessica and you met Caesar tonight. They would actually go to your home and deliver an introduction to your home if that's what you'd like to have done. So that's what we're talking about, right? So your friends and family will have the opportunity to look at different areas of their lives, and they get to create for themselves the possibility that will give them more freedom, power, and self-expression, more peace of mind. And they get to get a clear picture of what the Landmark Forum's all about. Okay, so you can host a home introduction day or night at your business. There's business introductions in the evenings, and you get to pick the time. And so that you have your introduction be everything that you're committed to having it be, we're going to make the opportunity available to you to work with a Landmark staff member or an introduction leader, so you get your own personal coach. So if you say, I want to have an introduction in like 3 weeks, the staff member will call you and say, okay, let's set up calls. Let's have coaching calls. How can I support you? Let's have conversations. Is there anybody would you like to invite? Yes, I'm thinking about inviting this person. This person already said no. I want to ask them again. How do I do that? You guys had those conversations before on your Tuesday night? Okay, right? And you get to work with the person that's leading your event. So you're going to have a personal relationship with the person who will introduce your friends and family to this work. And look, qualification for me to be a seminar leader, I had to lead several home introductions. Not had to, but I got the opportunity to train and develop myself. It's a blast. It's so much fun to go to people's homes and meet just so many people in Miami and West Palm, all over the place. And you talk about the possibilities in their lives. You meet their kids and their dogs and everything. And they're just so grateful, and they get to learn about Landmark, so it's so much fun. These are really awesome. Let's see, what am I missing? Okay, and the second opportunity here, okay, is called the special interest introductions. So say, for example, you want to have an introduction. It could be at your home, it could be at business. It's an introduction that's called special interest. So for example, if you want to put together a special interest introduction for golfers, you can actually do that. The LGBTQ community, doctors have their own, whatever. So if there's a group that you want to put together, a special interest for you, sometimes it's like pet lovers. All pet lovers attend. I've done one for veterans. I've led to veterans before. I put a special interest one together for veterans, and I made a flyer and I took it to the VA office. And I talked to so many vets about it, and they came. And I made a real difference in the veteran community. So that's really, something that you can create too. All right. So, okay, yeah, great. All right. So I'm going to pass out some interest forms. This is not saying that you have to fill them out or you have to write. You're not saying that you're going to have one. You're interested in finding out more about the home introduction program. Okay. So we're going to pass these out and give you a pen. Does anybody need a pen? We're going to pass out the pens, and we're going to answer any questions that you have. So if you mark the box, I'm interested in the following. It looks like this. A home introduction in the Landmark Forum in my home, hosting a home introduction, finding out more about hosting an introduction in my home, having people in my life attend a special interest introductions in the Landmark Forum. So you can mark any of these boxes. And there's also a box at the bottom that says other requests or communication about this. So if you have any questions about it and you want the staff to call you, write your questions down and they will call you. Okay? So you want to put your name and phone number at the bottom. These are really worth having, you guys. If you have a home introduction in your house, it's a total blast. You get to be sitting in your pajamas if you want. Talk about possibility. How fun is that? Right? Pajama possibilities. Also for the Spanish introduction leaders, Spanish guests, we will have a Spanish introduction leader come to your home, a Spanish assisting team.
So question, let's
Yes.
say I invite my friends to my house and somebody from here comes and introduces about Landmark. Is that what it is?
Yeah, so she's asking, so say that I invite a bunch of friends to my house and they come and somebody comes to talk to them about Landmark. Yes, that's what an introduction leader is. So what you do is you get coached by one of the staff members. You set up a date and time of when you want to have your introduction at your home, and then you invite whoever you'd like to invite, and it's a 3-hour introduction. And the first half is going to be a workbook where they're going to look at areas of their life that work and areas of their life that don't work or don't work as well as they'd like them to. Then they're going to pick one area of their life that doesn't work as well as they'd like it to, could be, finances, working out, whatever. And they're gonna go to work on that one area in the introduction, okay? And then they're gonna create a whole possibility. They're gonna look and see what's missing in that area for them, what actions they've been taking or not taking. And then in the second half of the introduction, they're gonna talk about what Landmark is, how it's a worldwide organization, what the forum is, what you can expect to get out of it, upcoming dates, how much it costs, okay? And the introduction leader shares about their experience themselves. You can see here Jessica talked about her experiences, and so did Caesar. They're gonna share what their experiences are, so the person gets a sense of what the forum is like. And they get an opportunity to register or not if they want to.
Are you allowed to have like food
Yeah.
and one?
Well, I don't know about wine. For after, perhaps, yeah, selling points. I've led them before and I've seen people pull up pizza right in front of me. I'm watching pizza come out. Oh, okay, just keep leading. Yeah, any other questions?
What's the theme like for the golfers, or is there like material that's directed towards a specific group of people? Or?
So what's the material like for like the golfers or the specifically like the group of people? So when I made my own flyer for the veterans, and the benefit of having veterans is because this particular group of people, when they come back from war or they get out of the military, there's always this, that's something they have to deal with. They're not with their buddies anymore. They have to transition into civilian life. There's a real shift in, being with them in the social aspect and in their family as well. So that's one of the things that I benefited having the veterans together. It's a common theme, the condition for the veterans, that they got to be with that understood each other. And they also talked about war inside the introduction. It was really powerful. So, whatever groups are important to you, right?
Yeah. You brought that in. I think my question was more towards like, if you say, hey, I want to have a group together with this specific theme, that the forum or whoever comes to speak would have that dedication towards that, and we just say yes.
Yes. Yeah. Like,
is it gonna be like a universal?
Well, it's the Landmark Forum is universal, and the introduction leader is trained to be with the group of people and special interests. So I've led LGBT, groups, veterans groups. Okay, good. Any other questions? All right, great. So go ahead and pass your interest forms to the middle. We're gonna have the production team come on in and also look, you guys, we're gonna make sure that you get these. This is like some information about home introductions. It's a little brochure that we put together, the staff put together for you. Did you pass these out? That's fine, just pass them. Thank you, Jason.